Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about right now is what people are seeing and experiencing in everyday life when it comes to being of the prepared mind. And I get sent pictures and videos and emails. And if you would like to do so, my email's in the description box below. So this first email comes in from a community member, and she sent me some really awesome pictures. And she said, "It's been too long. Sorry I haven't reached out for a while, but as they say, life gets in the way." I completely understand. Life is crazy right now. It really truly is. She said, "I still watch regularly and never miss a video. I couldn't put off emailing you these pics. First, Aldi's putting security tags on their meat. Secondly, Walmart sharing the love with the immunizations, cough cough, through mobile trailers to give those the boosts. The world keeps changing, and we're just living amongst the craziness. I know. It's so strange. There is no normalcy anymore. You know, there really isn't." And she said, "What are your thoughts on these things?" Well, Aldi's putting the security tags on their meat. It's because of the theft. And every store is going through this. And stores have to go through protocol, I guess you could say, in order to like stop people from stealing. But I don't think anything could stop anybody from stealing, especially when they're desperate enough, you know. And as for Walmart's, what they're doing, Walmart's going to do what they're going to do. They've never been normal anyway. They get paid a lot of money to enforce these things. You know that as well as I do. She said, "I know we will see more and more of this, but it makes you stop in your path and ponder to yourself with that inside voice that never quiets. I know. Mine constantly screams at me, you know, and there's so many things that I want to say in videos, but I know that if I do, I'll get taken down again. So I quietly keep things to myself, and I put them in the newsletter." By the way, the October newsletter is going to be going out, but my master list of the newsletter recipients, I can't find it because my crazy mom brain, with everything that's been going on. Matter of fact, I'm going to be putting pictures in of what's been going on in my house. I'm going to be putting pictures in the video here. So for everybody who gets the newsletter, can you please email me? In the subject line, put newsletter, okay? And I will respond with the newsletter. I tried to remember everybody's emails that gets the newsletter. Gone. I remembered a few, but not all. So with that, I'll go on. And she says, "I know in my heart what lies ahead, and all I can do is prepare and get my house in order. The unknown is always unsettling, and some days you just have to give it to God just to get through. Thanks for being you." Well, thanks for being you. I really missed our talks. We always had the greatest talks. And yeah, you just have to give it to God. You really do, you know. And I give all of my fears to Him. And I always say thank you for showing mercy upon me and my family. But thank you for blessing us, because He's blessed us in so many ways. So, but here's the pictures that she sent in. And I thank you for reaching out. So here's an email from a community member, and she said, "In 2018, I went to Tampa Hospital for a parathyroid surgery. I received a notification afterward that everyone who was a patient there had their data stolen." She said, "Fortunately, somewhere along the line, I set up a LifeLock account, and I knew my information was on the dark web." Yeah, I found mine and my husband's information on the dark web too. She said, "Now someone in Las Vegas is trying to use my account information." There's a lot of data breaches going on. I heard that Xbox got a data breach. Now PlayStation has data breach. Yeah. And she said, and unfortunately, I only have one credit card and work closely with my bank. But while my credit card is being reissued, I unfortunately, again, have listened to the prepping information and have cash and food backup. Always. Always keep cash on hand. Always. You never know when you're going to need that emergency money. You never know. She said, my new credit card limit will be reduced. I don't make huge purchases, so it's no big deal. I'm going to contact the sheriff's office for advice. What if someone with my name commits a felony? I know. That always runs in the back of my head all the time. She said, I'm curious to know what other people have had to deal with in this situation. Thank you. P.S. I'm sure with CBDC, identity theft won't be a problem, right? Cough, cough. Oh, no, it's going to actually be even worse. But that's just my opinion. Yeah. Thank you for this email. Yeah, I think it's going to be even worse with CBDC because everything's going to be digital. And everything is getting hacked. Everything is getting hacked. Every time my daughter-in-law, because she always keeps up on these things, and she'd be like, Mom, this got hacked. Mom, that got hacked. Mom, this got hacked. Mom, that got hacked. And I'm like, oh, good Lord. I'm like, what's going on? This is just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. And a lot of the hacks are coming out of Russia and China. Yeah, I know. So here's an email from a community member. And he said, I love you, Star Angel. Well, I love you too. And he said, thought for the day. The kings and queens are the murderers and thieves that got away with it, which is why when you walk into where the king is, you have to bow or they will cut your head off. And you are not armed. Good read. Exactly. And he's so right. He's so right. And here's an email from my meme guy, along with a meme for a commercial break. And he said, here's a meme 90 years in the making. Commercial break. So here is an email following up with the other email about the data breach. She said, I called the credit card company and the text itself was an attempt to get my account and password and personal information. Lesson learned, trust no one online. I did not use their link. Phew. Huh. But she did receive a text message, but I'm not going to share it with you. I'll read the text message to you, but I won't show you the screenshot only because it has her phone number on it. And it said, we have noticed suspicious activity on your card in the last hours. We have closed your card to verify your information by the following link. Huh. Fishy, fishy, fishy. So here's an email from a community member along with some pictures. And these are really awesome pictures, I do have to say. She said, I came up with a quicker way to fry eggplant. Usually I make slices. I lay them on a paper towel, salt them, and let them sit. Then after they sit, I pat them dry and then dip them in egg and then cornmeal to fry them like chips. A lot of work, bit of a mess. I agree, especially are you doing like eggplant parm, And she said, now I cut them up into little cubes, put them in a bowl, sprinkle salt on them, stir them around, sprinkle more salt, then place a lid on them and let them sit. Usually do this for a few hours ahead of time. Then when I'm ready to cook, crack the lid open and drain the liquid off. Then I open and put an egg in the same bowl, mix it up, coat the pieces of eggplant, and transfer them into a bowl of cornmeal, coat, and fry. They fry quick and nice and crispy, kind of like fried okra, but fried eggplant. It's a really great idea. I bet you that would taste really good, like if you were doing like a hors d'oeuvre platter, and you had like a nice bowl of like a homemade marinara. You know what I mean? That would taste really, really good. I'm gonna have to try that. Thank you. I'm gonna have to try that because I have a lot of eggplants. I'm gonna have to try that. Thank you so much. And before I go, I have some really awesome videos that were made by community members, and I really hope that you enjoy them. They're so cute. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.
Again, wanted to have some Ritz crackers. Looked at the ingredients and contains bioengineered ingredient. Well, Ritz, you just lost a customer. Not for me.